Well, there's been quite a few questions over the last few weeks regarding our Gowrie waterhole over here, and very reasonable questions, especially this time of the year when there's not much water around throughout the reserve. This is a good source of water, and over the last few weeks or maybe even month, there's been fluctuating levels of the water, so it's always been a concern. It's a concern for us, it's a concern for the reserve, and I know it's definitely a concern for a lot of the viewers out there. So we've just come to have a bit of a look at the waterhole, just to explain how things are working. There's going to be a project initiated in the next couple of days by Juma to actually fix the leakage problem of the waterhole. That way it can hold water for longer periods of time. What seems to be happening now is originally when this dam was built, there was a solid structure at the base that would hold the water. And as they would pump, that would keep the water and it would be nice and fresh, there wouldn't be too much mud. But what's been happening over the last few years, and this is what I've been told from the staff at Juma, is that when the buffalo come down, and as buffalo love to do, they wallow around in it and they take the mud, and this is a very natural process. As they take the mud on their body, they actually move around and the mud disappears. It goes with the buffalo, and the dam gets bigger and it gets bigger and bigger. So the buffalo have actually been making this dam a little bit weaker and a little bit bigger. Now it's weakened along the one side, and due to that weakness in the structure, as they fill up the water, it drains out, and it's the dam slowly empties. Along the weakened side of the dam, what Juma proposes is to actually come in with a grader and dig into the ground over there. All these rocks that you can see piled up below us here, they're going to layer those rocks down on that weakened section, cover it up again, and make a little protrusion so that actually the buffalo won't really use that side. It'll be a little bit difficult for them to utilize that side, which will eliminate wear and tear from buffalo wallowing and buffalo drinking on that one side of the dam. That we're hoping, and I'm sure they know what they're doing, will strengthen the structure, strengthen the dam itself, so when they do fill it up, we'll have a constant flow of water and a constant, well, it will maintain itself. It won't seep out into the drainage area. Now, the water itself is pumped down towards the south on an area called Philemon's Dip. There's a borehole over there, and I'm sure maybe once or twice on the game drive you've actually seen it. It's a little wooden structure with a pump inside. As the crow flies, I would say roughly about maybe 2 kilometers, 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. It's pumped underground, and it comes out just over here. I'll show you where it comes out to. So from Philemon's Dip, underground pipe laid all the way to the dam here, and it runs most days to pump water in. You've seen this quite a few times with Wonky. He comes and he actually wraps his trunk around here and he sucks the fresh water as it comes out. A lot of the other animals come and use the fresh water as it actually comes out. Now what actually happens in the reserve is that because the pump and the reserve rely on borehole water for the running of the lodge itself, the priority, well not priority, but they do pump to fill the reservoir for the lodge so that people can shower, drink, bathe, cook, everything along those lines. As soon as the reservoirs are filled, the pump switches over here and it starts pumping water back into the waterhole. Unfortunately, unlike in the city, these things don't just happen overnight. It can be quite complicated out here in the bush. You need to get equipment in, you need to get a team together, and it can be a lot of work, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the reserve itself. So it might take a while, but we're going to monitor it over the next week or so to see how they progress. And once the job is done, we'll come and have a look and just get some footage and yeah, just let everyone know and keep everyone up to date with the progress that they make. Let's hope this all works. Standing outside Alex's room, you can actually hear him playing guitar, and we're going to just sneak around the side there into his room. We want to actually got a bit of a surprise for Alex. We want to take him out on safari, and tonight he's going to be our presenter. Not live, but we're just going to see how much he's learned over the last couple of months. He's been here for 8 months now with the WildEarth team in Africa, in the bush. We want to see how much he's learned. I'm going to be testing his knowledge, so come, let's go surprise him quickly. Alex! I've got a surprise for you, my friend. We're going to go take you on a safari today.
Safari?
You're going to be the presenter. Come, let's go. I'll meet you outside. Okay,
let's go.
No, wait, Alex, you can't go out like that, man. That shirt's not going to work, eh? Yeah, take this one over here. And go change into that, some
Khaki
khakis.
shirts.
Yeah, khaki shirts. So you can't go on safari without khakis. So go change into the khakis and...
Ridiculous now.
No, come on, you'll look good.
Okay.
You look beautiful.
I feel like very ridiculous now.
Come, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Right, here we go. Alex, how are you feeling? You all ready for this?
I feel very good, Marco. I've been here for 8 months now, and I've never been in this seat before, so it's going to be interesting.
Okay, well, I'm going to be testing your knowledge today. So, yeah, I mean, you've been here 8 months. I want to see how much you've actually learned. So let's go out there and see what you got, eh?
Oh, okay. You must try to keep the questions simple, though, Marco.
All right. Just like the simple questions you've always been asking me.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Alex, actually stop right over, just a little bit more forward. Stop over here. Yeah. Right here. Stop. Okay, this tree on the left of us over here. What is that, eh? On the left?
Tree?
Yeah, this one on the left.
This would be guari bush. It can be used to clean the teeth.
Yeah. Do you remember how to do it, eh? You think you'd be able to make a toothbrush out of a guari bush?
I think I'll give it a try, huh?
Go for it.
Okay. Take a small one. Here we go. It's a toothbrush.
And can you reverse a little bit?
Yeah. Try to at least. Okay.
Just stop over there. Right. There we go. Stop there. That dung on the left.
Yeah.
What animal does that belong to?
I think I know already, but just to make sure. It's quite old, eh? Just love the smell of fresh dung. Well, Marco, I believe this to be a rhino dung.
Okay, why is that?
Well, why is that? And if you look inside of the dung, you can see pretty large pieces, first of all, and then it's grass. Now, the only thing I could mistake in this with is elephant. And first of all, it's only grass. There's no leaves, there's no seeds. It suggests that it's rhino because it's a grazer. If it was an elephant, there would be seeds and maybe bigger pieces of twigs and stuff in it as well. Well, guys, the sun has just set behind the Drakensberg mountain range, and I also think that's time is up. I think it's time to say goodbye. It's been an amazing 8 months, fantastic sightings. Sabi Sands has been very kind to me, WildEarth as well. Yeah, I don't know where to start. I just want to say thank you to everybody of the nice emails, and also to Mr. Graham Wallington and Emily. Thank you for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. And of course, Marco, very good friend, Peter Pretorius, Jan Haram, Matteo, Rexon, and also the good part of being out there, like as I said, a lot of good friends, good friendship has come out of this. So yeah, I think that's it, sir. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you. Bye.